Hi, and welcome to another session with Grant Abbott at SMSF PM on ilovesmsf.com, or alternatively on our Facebook page, I Love SMSF. Make sure you tune in to both of these and that you have read or got your free copy of the Guru's Guide to Self-Managed Superannuation Fund. Now let's put the real context and some of the ideas around investments in a SMSF, importantly in laser-like focus. It's the main reason that most people come out of retail and also industry superannuation funds to make their own investment choices. But we have to have a bit of a heads up here. First off, it doesn't make sense if you're an SMSF to go over. Sure, there's a lot of tax concessions you can get by doing salary sacrifice or putting in pre-tax money and getting a tax deduction into super, but don't leave it in cash. It's a dumb move. Remember, this is going to really be for your retirement. The bigger the earnings, the bigger the gains, the better your retirement. It's in there for a long time. Make it work and work hard for you. This is a time for your super to sweat. It's not in a retail or industry fund anymore. It's part of your capital and it's sweat capital. Now, don't use your own SMSF money for your own purposes unless you're allowed. Again, you can use it to buy business property for yourself or a farm, bed and breakfast position. But make sure you look at the Guru's Guide to SMSFs to find out the ins and outs of how to make your investments inside a self-managed super fund, and more importantly, what is and what is not allowed by the Commissioner. Now, if you have a big win inside your SMSF, and there's a big section in the Guru's Guide to SMSFs around the eligible or the early startup innovation companies that end up having a 20% tax offset for any contributions or capital invested by SMSF into these startups, plus a 10-year capital gains tax exemption if they're held for more than 1 year. So if you can get a big win inside your SMSF, and don't put all your money into an ESIC, which is the short-term version, but if you can get a big win in there, that's going to set you up for retirement for life, and more importantly, for your children as well. Now here's a good one to finish on, as something that is in the book, and I also do at one of my evening sessions, if you get an opportunity to come along to that, is that if I gave you $200,000 now on the spot and you could only invest it on a long-term investment that you couldn't touch until you retired, how would you spend it? What would you spend that $200,000 on? In fact, you've got a piece of paper, write it down now. How would you spend that $200,000? And if you can do that, many Australians who are over age 30 to 35 are sitting right in that position. Because remember, an SMSF is not for one person, it's for 2 and up to 4 persons. So make sure it's a family super fund and bring your spouse into it. It's Grant Abbott from I Love SMSF signing off.